So good afternoon. First thing is I want all of my tweeters out there to make sure that you all are tweeting about this phenomenal event, because I've been tweeting about it. And I'm going to shamelessly ask you to follow me on Twitter. So it's like @HowardL.Fuller. So I look forward to getting a whole lot of new followers from my Carroll University family. I would like to begin my remarks today by expressing my deep gratitude to the Board of Trustees and President Hastad for inviting me to participate in this graduation ceremony today. It is a particularly sentimental moment for me because 50 years ago, my late mother and grandmother, the two most important people in my life, watched me go through a similar ceremony at what was then Carroll College. So today, it is my honor and my privilege not only to dedicate my remarks to all of the mothers of all the graduates who are here today, but to my mother and my grandmother, and I thank you for the opportunity to do so. I want to offer my congratulations to each and every one of you who is graduating today. You really should feel good about yourselves. This is more than just a whatever. This is a great accomplishment. But my congratulations must also be extended to the guardians, the relatives, the wives, the husbands, the significant others, and the friends who have been with you through this journey. We must also thank the faculty, the administration, and the staff of this great university for their role in bringing you to this moment. I wonder if you would, please, stand and turn and applaud all of these people who played a role in your being here this afternoon. Thank you. I ask you to do that because every one of you who's been honored here today, there's a support system that helped make this day possible. Your accomplishment is rarely, if ever, the result of only your efforts alone. It is the result of the help and the support of all of these people who are surrounding you today. And I hope that all of you will feel good about what your son or daughter or cousin or brother or sister, I hope you'll feel great about what they have accomplished. The interesting thing about graduation is it is an oxymoron. That is to say that it signifies both a beginning and an end. The end of one experience, but you're about to embark on others. Your degree will open the doors for you while at the same time closing others. It is my hope that the knowledge and skills that you have gained here at Carroll University will open up many doors of opportunity for you. When I look back at my days at Carroll, I really do get a warm and beautiful feeling. I get it because of the experience that I had. And I'm thinking about my graduation because it was interesting because the day before graduation, and if Bill Davies is here, he'll know this, is that I went over to the old gym to play one more game. And as you all know, in the old gym, I don't know what you call it now, but the balcony hangs over the baseline. So if you're gonna get a rebound and stay in bounds, there's a trick to reaching up underneath the balcony, grabbing the ball, and staying in bounds. It's one of the reasons why we only lost one game at home my 4 years here at Carroll. But so I went back over there for one last game, right? So I've been doing this for years. So I reach to grab the ball, and for some reason, I wrench my back. And Dr. Davies, Bill's dad, they actually take me up from here to here. And I was sitting out there like you all, was hot, just like today. They had somebody sitting next to me with smelling salts because I was going to walk across the stage. Because my mother, my grandmother, no one in my whole entire extended family had ever graduated. There was no way I wasn't walking across that stage. And so as I sit out here and look at you, I think about that. I think about how I made lifelong friends at this great university. I was given a great academic foundation that has benefited me for a lot of years. And so I hope for all of you out here today, you feel the same way about your experience. But I realize that for some of you, and I hope it's only a few of you, these times may not have been the best of times. The reality is that some of you may not have taken the best advantage of your experience. Some of you are sitting here now knowing that you did not study as hard as you should have. Some of you may have drifted off into some negative behaviors. Some of you may have experienced difficult family or personal problems. But you know what the beauty of this day is? The beauty of this day, this ceremony, is the fact that it can always be a new beginning for you. No matter what you've gone through, you have the opportunity. You can take this moment to challenge yourself, to use today as a springboard to a fulfilling life. Will it be easy? Of course not. But can it be done? Yes, it can. There's a world out there waiting to be changed by a changed you. You can change you for the positive and in turn be a positive force in changing the world. And the world that you will help create, as others have said, is not a simple world. And our position in it as a country is not where we need to be. I just finished reading Thomas Friedman and Michael Mandelbaum's book, That Used to Be Us. I thought that Friedman's book, The World is Flat, was the scariest book that I've read. But it is nothing in comparison to this one. Because what Friedman and Mandelbaum have put out is a warning that America is in trouble. And some countries in this world have not only caught up with us, but in some areas they have surpassed us. They argue that America faces 4 huge problems: adapting to globalization, budget deficits, energy consumption and rising climate threats, and the information technology revolution. And they say that in the past, what made America great were 5 pillars. 1, providing a public education for more and more Americans. 2, building and continually modernizing our infrastructure, our roads, our bridges, our ports, our airports, our fiber optic lines, and wireless networks. 3, keeping America's doors open so that we are constantly adding both low-skilled but high-aspiring immigrants who keep American society energized and at the same time also some of the best minds in the world. Government support for basic research and development. And finally, the implementation of necessary regulations on private economic activity. They believe, and I must admit in large part I agree with them, we have lost our edge. And we have moved away from the formula that has served us so well in the past. And the worst part about it is we are in a collective mode of denial and delusion about the realities of our situation. Maybe you agree with some of these pillars or none of them, but I implore you to be a part of changing the current thinking and practices in this country that are moving us away from greatness as opposed to towards it. We must somehow find a way to get beyond the super partisan and toxic political atmosphere that now dominates our political discourse. We have allowed ourselves to become almost incapable of solving huge problems because we have tucked ourselves away in our various silos, affirming that only our solutions will work, and the result is far too many instances, no solutions, just more hollow rhetoric. So I hope that you, coming out of Carroll University, will use this opportunity that you've been given to think big, not small, about the issues we face. I hope you will be a part of taking actions that will allow America once again to regain our prominence in the world beyond just our military might. But no matter what we do, we must continue to be a country that understands the importance of social justice, because a truly powerful country is one that is just. A truly powerful society is a healthy society. A society's level of healthiness can be judged by, amongst other things, the way we treat our most vulnerable citizens. A healthy society develops caring, nurturing, loving environments for children. There is zero tolerance for neglect and abuse of them. A healthy society holds true to the idea that all children can achieve academically at the highest level, and then develops institutions and practices that make it possible. A healthy society does not allow discrimination against any of its members because of their color of their skin or their gender or the existence of some disability or some other difference that they have. A healthy society takes care of its elderly. And I guess some of you all are saying that this all sounds a little mushy or, quote, bleeding heart. I see it differently. I'm simply trying to reaffirm that our society is one that believes that all individuals deserve their minimal due. And if you, me, all of us can't be a little mushy at a graduation ceremony at Carroll University, then somebody please tell me, when can we do it in America? So I say to all of you, good luck, God bless you, and thanks again for honoring me by allowing me to be a part of your special day.